Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, April 28th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by the SPCA of Arundel County and Annapolis Subaru. All right, yesterday afternoon I recorded a spotlight about a new wellness app developed right here, and it looks amazing. Teens and young adults have so much to deal with, and this is a huge help. You want to go check out the app Prosper, wherever you get your apps from, and you want to stay tuned for our spotlight with Eric and Alden. But first, we do have a little bit of news, so let's get into it, shall we? The Anne Arundel County Police have some good news. Through investigation, they made an arrest in the county's 7th homicide of the year. Back on April 13th, Brandon Williams was found shot in the 400 block of Glenmar Road in Glen Burnie and died a short time later. Yesterday, they arrested a 19-year-old Glen Burnie man and charged him with first-degree murder and a bevy of other charges. Here in Annapolis, following up on that shooting we told you about yesterday, we don't know a whole lot more other than the shooting was a result of an armed robbery at Atwater and Bell Drives. The police do not have a suspect, nor do they know the condition of the victim. They did say that they did find damage to a nearby vehicle from the gunshot. It looks like the Ravens blinked in that whole Lamar Jackson negotiations game. They came to terms with the quarterback for a 5-year deal, which should put Jackson as one of the highest-paid athletes ever. But the terms of the deal were not announced, so Baltimoreans can breathe a sigh of relief. Now let's just see if he can keep healthy enough to play. A tip of the hat to Jacob Baumgart of the Annapolis Patch. He is on the mall ball. I try to avoid the mall at all costs for a few reasons, but he is up to speed on the comings and goings. Papaya, a clothing store, has apparently closed, but there are a bunch of openings as well. There's a sandwich and salad place called L'Antico Gusto in the food court. Miller's Ale House is opening in May where the Romano's Macaroni Grill used to be. Perry and the gang from Ingrano are opening a second location near the Build-A-Bear Workshop. The original Pancake House is opening up by California Pizza Kitchen. A Filipino place called Lasang Pinoy is opening. A Korean barbecue place called Jongro KBBQ. And a coffee and dessert place called Seoul Blues. And Seoul is spelled like the capital of Korea. They're all opening near the food court. And finally, Capital Teas, which was downtown and then wasn't, and then it was in the design district and then it wasn't, is now at the mall near JCPenney. So you want to make sure you follow the Annapolis Patch for all your mall comings and goings. I'll tell you, he really does have his finger on the pulse. And the Anne Arundel County Public Schools are in the mall too. Well, the student artists are. There are about 3,500 pieces from elementary, middle, and high school artists on display in the corridor adjacent to Macy's. The work will be on display until May 28th, so I guess I might have to relent and head to the mall to check it out because I do like a good art display. And speaking of art displays, if you can, you want to check out the Icons in Transformation exhibit at St. Martin's Lutheran Church right there at Spa and Hilltop Lane in Annapolis. It is free. It is open to the public. I promise they will not try to convert you, but it is open Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Sundays from noon to 2 p.m., and then Wednesdays from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And this goes through June 11th, so you have a couple days to get to it. Really some great stuff on display there as well. And since we're talking about things to do, this weekend the weather is anybody's guess, I think. It could be a wash, it could be a miss, or it could be anything in between. So my advice is to check before you go anywhere. But on tap over at Key School, it is the Annapolis Book Festival tomorrow. Out in Crownsville, the Scenic Rivers Land Trust is having their Walk for the Woods, and the rain date is on Sunday. And that's really a fun, beautiful walk, potentially guided, or you can do it on your own. Of course, the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Show is opening up a little bit later this morning and rolls through Sunday as well. And here is your fair warning for Monday. Monday is May 1st, and that means it is May Day here in Annapolis, and that means that all of the downtown businesses and residences will be showing off their May Day baskets and May Day flowers. I will be traipsing around with my camera for sure. Monday is also the day when tickets for the Chesapeake Bay Foundation's Bands in the Sand go on sale. It will sell out likely in a few hours, so you want to get your finger on that mouse right at 9 a.m. at cbf.org. And also on Monday, tickets to the Peka Girlfriends Party will go on sale at 9 a.m. This is another one of those always sells out events, so if you are a girl, grab a girlfriend and go to the Peka Girlfriends Party. You'll have to let me know how that sexist soiree is. And a quick reminder about the Annapolis Irish Festival on May 6th. Tickets are on sale at abceventsinc.com, and you can save 20% on all of the general admission tickets you want to buy by using the code AIF20EYE. Again, that's AIF20EYE. Today on our Canines and Crosstreks, we played with Rehoboth, Daytona, Myrtle, and Fenwick. Yes, 4 beaches, but they were 4 puppies. Oh my God, are they adorable and just full of puppiness. You want to listen now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for our irresistible photos and a video. And the video is critical, I must say. And you can get all of the information on how you can give them their forever homes. And as we wrap it up, do me a favor and sign up for our weekly newsletter of events in the area. It does go out on Fridays at 12:30 p.m., and you can sign up on the form at eyeonannapolis.net, or I'm going to leave a link right here in the show notes. Many thanks in advance, as always. Here is some podcast news for you. Tomorrow on the Local Business Spotlight, and just in time for Cinco de Mayo, we're talking to Roxana from Caliente Grill, and next weekend, it's Karen Thymer-Brown, the CEO of Historic Annapolis. All right, we're done. Now it's time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, the Hospice of the Chesapeake, and the Maryland Higher Education Commission. It's Friday, the weekend is here, so now it's time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local. Other than that, we're going to see you on Monday. Now hang tight because George from DCMDVA Weather is here with the only locally forecast weather report you're going to find, and of course, Canines and Crosstreks. So do hang around for that. All that coming to you in just a minute.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, April 28th. Yesterday brought great conditions to the Annapolis region, but today through the weekend will bring a bit of the opposite with clouds and rain expected today into Monday morning. Look for highs today in the low to mid-60s with breezy east winds making it feel more like chilly 50s with rainfall amounts of maybe 1 to 2 inches by Saturday morning with more rain expected tomorrow with some thunderstorms possible as well, primarily in the PM hours as temperatures jump up a bit to near 70 degrees for PM highs with more showers than expected Sunday into Monday morning with highs Sunday in the low to mid-70s to close out the month of April ahead of clearing skies and temps in the mid to upper 60s on Monday. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there despite the rain and breezy winds. Stay healthy, stay dry, and be safe. And don't forget, follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info so you can always stay weather informed.
Another exciting weekend of affordable family fun at Prince George's Stadium with the Bowie Bay Sox. It starts on Friday the 28th with our Glow in the Park Glow Stick giveaway. Then on Saturday, it's Unicorn and Dragons Night. The first 500 kids through the gates get unicorn and dragon horns, plus post-game fireworks. And then on Sunday, it's a pre-game Meet the Team autograph session. Get your tickets now by calling 301-805-6000 or anytime online at baysox.com. The Bowie Bay Sox. Let us be your 9-inning vacation.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, after a fun week up at Annapolis Subaru with Hope for the Warriors, we're back down here in the conference room at the SPCA of Anne Arundel County.
Such a lovely conference room.
It is.
Really
it
nice.
is.
Cats included.
Yes.
Cats and dogs.
Who are we talking to this week?
We are talking to 4 puppies.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my gosh. And they are absolutely gorgeous. They are like Beagle Hound mixes. And there are 2 males and 2 females, and the males are brown and white, and they're already on the website. They're about 3.5 months old, and one boy is very big. So their names are Myrtle, and they're about 17, 18-pound puppies, and they're only 3.5 months. So they're going to be some
hefty.
Wait, there's
Yes.
more than one name. It's Myrtle, Rehoboth, Daytona,
and
Fenwick.
And Fenwick. Those are the 4 names. So the girls are black and white, and the boys are brown and white. And the girls are shy. Well, at least they were the first 2 days they got here. Now they're coming out of their shell. But they definitely are smaller and a little bit more shy. But all of them are playful. The boys are they're busybodies.
How big you think they're going to get?
I think the boys are going to get big.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They're definitely going to be bigger. So
Be like a
Cool.
30, mid-30s?
probably 50.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm guessing, yeah. They got some big paws and there's some big dogs. But there are lots and lots of fun. So hopefully we will find some great homes for them. So anybody who is thinking about adopting has to think about there is going to be training involved.
Yeah. And a great time of
Obviously,
year
and it's
for
a
that.
puppy.
Great
Oh yeah,
time of
it's
year for
perfect.
that
It's
with the weather.
springtime.
It is.
And if you got kids, the kids are home and they can help you do that and get them housebroken and they are just we had 4 of them in a pen together on Sunday, and they just had a blast. And every volunteer came by and stopped by. As a matter of fact, they were here for Earth Day, which I thank all the volunteers out there that helped with Earth Day. So anyone coming out and helping with Earth Day got a little treat, and they got to see the puppies.
Oh, that's cool. Well, you also had your yard sale.
We did. We had a great yard sale.
And how much money did you make?
We made $1,246.
$1,246. That's awesome.
Exactly.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, it was great. So many people from the community just stopped by, and they got some leashes and, $2 and $3 things. So it was great.
You had $2 leashes?
$2.
I didn't know that.
They filled up their
What a
car
deal.
with pet supplies.
You need a dog first.
Yeah, it would help.
It's got to be prepared for anything.
But you were ready to make some money this weekend with the Pirates parlay.
We were,
too. And unfortunately, with the weather forecast, which has not been very cooperative for any event on the weekend,
it hasn't. No, so
Pirates they're gone.
That's canceled, and it's
it's postponed technically until 2024. So it ain't happening this year.
It's not going to happen.
Was this the one where the mermaids were going to be there?
Mermaids,
the mermaids.
There's not going to be any mermaids.
No, they're not going to be in town after all. Sorry,
no.
Billy.
But there is something that you can do this weekend, though. But you guys I saw it was on your website. You've got pups on the patio over at Ceremony Roasters on Saturday.
We are going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So anyone coming out and grabbing their coffee, they can come and meet a couple of their adoptable animals. They'll be there.
That's 11 to 1. That's on.
yeah.
That's the one right off of West Street on that.
That's right.
I can't think of the name of the street, but it's sort of like right across from the Pinky's liquor store with the Carlester mural on the side.
That's right.
There's a traffic light there, anyhow.
That's right.
If you get to Annapolis Hyundai, you've gone too far.
1 block too far.
Yep.
That's cool. I did notice a post on your Facebook page, and this shouldn't be a big surprise, but JJ's gone.
JJ went home. Isn't
you know
it
what?
exciting?
There was never a doubt in my mind that JJ was going to go. I mean, good Lord.
JJ.
He's such a ham.
Our joke was like, hi, I'm JJ. Hi, I'm JJ. Hi. I mean, just sort of like,
want me?
people. That's right. Take me home.
You know what else I noticed on the website? Because I actually did a little research before I came in here as well.
Boy.
Is that Oso.
Oso is Foster.
Oso is
Look on my notes. Oso is gone, too.
There you go.
Oso, yes. Oso went home to Foster.
Okay.
With a really great person. So,
awesome.
Yeah. But now Apple is still here. Remember, Apple was with us last week.
Apple's
It's
a little
Subaru.
doxy guy.
Yeah.
I
So
just got a
JJ
message
went,
that
and
someone's
Apple's
coming to check out Apple again.
Okay. Well, that's good.
So
That is good.
to be determined.
She is the sweetest little thing. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'll tell you what, JJ and Oso, though, man, our placement rate has gone up.
I think we're in the
See?
90s. We're
Now
in the
we're gonna
90s
do-
now. Yeah, there's one little dog that's really just messing up our closing ratio.
You
I
mean
can hear him
Cyrus?
right now.
It's Cyrus. Cyrus is hanging in my office.
Golly. I think every time someone comes to look at Cyrus, Kelly like sabotages it because
Maybe.
secretly she
love
loves
him.
having Cyrus
I
here.
do. He's my office mate.
Well, it's funny. I was looking at Subaru stuff, though, and Subaru in Japan, not that you've been there recently, but they're using leftover scraps from airbags to make reusable grocery bags, and they're giving them away over in Japan. But they also have a partnership with ASICS to make
Really?
sneakers.
Shoes? Oh my gosh. Wow.
Or
These
tennis
are
shoes,
great.
depending on where you're
Yeah,
from in the country.
That's right. Tennis shoes, sneakers.
They never cease to amaze me.
I mean, it makes sense, though. I mean, I'm sure there's tons of scrap because with the airbags, all the
Well, there was the airbag recalls, that are ongoing, but a few years ago it was pretty heavy, and you have to. I mean, they all have to be replaced and sent back. So, I mean, rather than just tossing them into a landfill, you may as well make use out of them. It makes sense to me. I mean, we did a ton of those Takata airbag recalls, so I'm sure they've.
I remember that. Yeah.
They have plenty of inventory for bags.
I think we should make purses.
Airbag purses.
Airbag purses. There you go.
Well, if you can make sneakers / tennis shoes.
Well, we
/
can't really
running
do.
shoes,
We can't really do
ASICS,
anything
Then why
because
can't we?
I'm not messing around with those things. You ready to airbag go off? Well, the good thing about Subarus is that all of them now
Chanel
come.
number 5 partnership.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Febreze
exactly.
comes out of the airbag.
No, we have a industry leading collision avoidance system called EyeSight that prevents you from hitting people and makes it so the airbags hopefully
Don't
do
even
not
need to.
deploy. But yeah, it's cool, and that also scares the crap out of you. Because most of the time, if you're going to hit something and you don't have your foot on the brake and you're not ready for it, that means you're not paying attention. And all of a sudden,
That invisible passenger
It's
on the right seat grabbing the
yeah.
brakes and the
Oh,
steering
totally.
wheel. And
yeah. And then you're like, it's a nice stern reminder to pay attention.
Pay attention. Stop
while you're
texting.
driving.
Yeah. Stop
no
texting. Get off that phone.
Stop staring. It's happened to me a couple times, like on the Bay Bridge. I'm like looking over. I'm like, gosh, it's so beautiful over there. Beep, 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 brr. I'm like, whoa, okay, all right. Just pay attention,
But I was looking at do you have any of the new 24 Crosstreks in yet? Since we are Canines and Crosstreks.
Yes, we do.
Do you have a wilderness one in?
We do not have a wilderness one yet.
I saw a picture of that. And that
Wilderness. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
What's the wilderness?
It's badass.
it is badass.
It's
right up your alley,
It's
Kelly.
raised, so it's higher than the normal Crosstrek.
Oh, you want one?
And it's got different badging, and it looks like a really badass sort of off-road, but
oh
not.
my God. So it's even up from like the sport.
It looks kind of like that Outback. The Outback
Okay, the
that you
Outback
told
that was at
me
the walk
last year that you
year.
wanted to buy,
Yeah,
and then
I love that Outback.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's a Crosstrek.
But we do have a plant sale coming up.
A plant sale.
Yes.
Well, if you have a exactly 3.5 foot tall eucalyptus,
You'll take it
I'll take it. Right, but it has to be right now.
right this second.
But where's your plant sale?
The plant sale is going to actually be at the Westfield Annapolis Mall, and we're going to do it outside in the parking lot. It's going to be May 6th and 7th, and so it's a perfect time for plants in your yard or for Mother's Day or anything like that.
Before we know it, we're going to have Walk for the Animals.
Walk for the Animals, May 21st at the beautiful Quiet Waters, and we do have vendor space and sponsorships available at this time, so you can go onto our website.
AACSPCA.org we'll be able to do that there.
What's going on June 10th?
June 10th, Pints for Paws.
Oh, nice.
And what else?
We got Bands in the Sand that day as well.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. What time does that start? The band
That starts at 5:30. You could go hit up Pints and Paws and then Uber over to the Chesapeake Bay Foundation for Bands in the Sand and really get your fill of, charity.
That's right. Charity in the community.
Yeah.
But
in
with the
community.
Chesapeake Bay Foundation, you can't just make that decision the day of because that will sell out.
Oh yeah.
Well, tickets go on sale May 1st
Woo.
for general
Gotta
admission.
get 'em when
so
you
you
can.
got to jump on it.
Yeah, don't waste any time.
Hot ticket. Oh, I forgot to mention that for the walk for the animals, we're working on our swag order, and we got some.
You guys have the best swag.
We got some new stuff.
You have the best swag, and I'm so happy. And I want to thank you guys because the surprise today is that you guys are a $10,000 sponsor for the walk. So thank you, Annapolis Subaru.
You're welcome.
Wow.
That was a nice surprise.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I saw that U.S. News and World Report was sort of making fun of the Subarus.
Oh, geez.
Making fun.
Well, no, in a good way. In a good way. They were saying that the BRZ beat out its bigger brother as far as one of the best sports cars under $40,000.
Oh, cool. Yeah. They're fun to drive. I mean, they're not as powerful and fast as the WRX, but their center of gravity, the way that they handle turns, I mean, they're a blast.
Well, I'll tell you what I need to do is I need to get out of here because I hear that we've got to go play with 4 puppies. Is that
That's right? They're outside ready and waiting for us.
AACSPCA.org is the website for the SPCA, and AnnapolisSubaru.com is the website for Annapolis Subaru, who is always showing up with great surprises for everybody. I mean, we've got checks for walk for the animals. We've got
just like to make people happy, especially Kelly, everybody at the SPCA, because they do such a wonderful job and such a wonderful service.
Thank you.
In our community.
We do. So what do you say until next week we go play with some pups?
Let's go.
I'm down.
Did you get close to completing your college degree but dropped out during the COVID pandemic? Well, as a near completer, you may be eligible to receive money from the Maryland Higher Education Commission to finish your degree. Again, if you started your degree but for whatever reason never finished it, the Maryland Higher Education Commission has money to help you return to college and finish what you started. Go to mhec.maryland.gov and click on the Near Completer grant to learn more.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.